polar bears will be wiped out by the end of the century. Climate change is starving them towards extinction. Nearly all of the 19 subpopulations of polar bears are at risk, and scientists say there is very little chance that they would survive if global warming is not contained.
It is extremely likely that we are going to lose almost every polar bear population in the world, with the possible exception of one in the very high Arctic, as far north as you go, before the end of the century.
These words should ring alarm bells. That the world around us is in a downward spiral. And if current trends persist, the apex carnivore could all but disappear within the span of a human lifetime.
There's absolutely a sense of urgency. There has been a sense of urgency for a very long time. We need to deal with this. And, frankly, had we dealt with the problem earlier, it wouldn't be so difficult to deal with it now. But we still have a chance.
But the question is, will we use this chance wisely and well in time to save our polar bears? While we all gush at visuals of polar bears across social media, we are completely oblivious to their current plight. The report published in the journal Nature Climate Change suggests that climate change has driven sea ice loss as a result of warming global temperatures. And this has impacted polar bears directly. Sea ice loss forces polar bears to fast for longer, as they rely on the frozen surfaces to hunt seal, which is their main source of sustenance. So if sea ice loss persists, all but a few of the 19 subpopulations of polar bears could be wiped out by 2100. Statistics from the National Snow and Ice Data Center in Colorado reveals that 13% of the Arctic sea ice has been lost each decade since the 1970s.
They're so clearly connected to the sea ice, which in turn is so clearly connected to what kind of temperatures we're having on this planet, that climate change impacts are going to be seen on polar bears first, or among the first. But that is by no means to say that these are the only animals to be affected.
Polar bears may be immediately affected by the consequences of climate change, but other species in the animal kingdom may soon follow. A polar bear weighs up to 1,600 pounds and needs plenty of food to survive. But large regions in the Arctic turn completely ice-free during summer months. And the dwindling body weights of polar bears is testimony to their ongoing struggle. So by 2100, the polar bear may be gone completely. But the question remains, what all do we have to lose to wake up and take action? Bureau Report, WION, World is One.